Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on LinkedIn, my friends that are watching this on Facebook. Of course, my friends that are watching this on my YouTube channel. And my students that are attending this live Zoom session. Okay. So for those of you that have any questions, please type them in the chat. Okay. Now, let me start out by saying that the secret is out about LinkedIn, and it's being noticed all across LinkedIn. Millions of professionals are rushing to join LinkedIn, and for the easy direct access it gives everyone to other members. Unfortunately, the marketing activity of many of the new members is violating LinkedIn's terms of service and has forced them to make significant adjustments and changes to the way that you can now connect and communicate with other members. Significant changes. I was working with someone earlier today who was talking to someone who flat out was annoyed with all of these new people. Now, Tony Robbins has often said the past does not equal the future. And it certainly doesn't in your case. It doesn't matter what your year has been like up until now. That you can still turn in tremendous results with the amount of time you have remaining this year. In fact, 2003 can become your best year yet. Why? Because historically, September is the start of the best recruiting season of the year in network marketing. And your business will not slow down during the holiday season in November, December, and in October, November, and December, unless you do. For the last 3 months, working with numbers of my coaching students, I've been secretly working on something new that generates more nonstop leads than ever before, that turn immediately into customers, distributors, and sales than you can believe. In fact, something that will instantaneously position you as a person of influence, that people will reach out to you and ask you about your business. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take their business to the next level, this new information will give you an unfair advantage over your competition. This unfair advantage is like having a crystal ball when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business. Imagine being able to clearly pick out the people that you know in advance would be interested in what you're doing. The fall is the best season to build your business. That's because once the summer season is done, people shake the beach sand and barbecues out of their heads and begin to get more serious about making money. Vacations are over, school is starting back up, and businesses seems to start buzzing again. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they want to generate an additional stream of income on a full-time or a part-time basis. In the fall, you've got more social events, parties, and family get-togethers than the whole rest of the year put together. Combining all of these factors results in two important things. One, people spend more money. Two, people need more money. With that in mind, understand that more people begin to seek part-time remote work or find a better paying job in September than in any other month. And that's when people get serious about making money again. Now, there are new prospecting and recruiting scripts, strategies, and tactics that work better during the fall than at any other time of the year. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to quadruple the size of your existing network and experience significant rank advancement during the month of September. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made my strategies and tactics even more effective than ever before. And some of the recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete. So you're going to have many chances to tell people what you do as a natural part of your conversation with them on LinkedIn and Facebook. But if it was going to cost you $500 every time you gave someone the link to your website, you'd take the time to qualify them before you did and determine their potential, or you'd go broke. Simply follow my scripts. Ask your prospects questions to learn more about them. And when you let the conversation with your prospects flow naturally in the direction that each answer you receive takes you, you'll end up talking to more people about your business and experiencing higher closing ratios. So flat out, let me just say that you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn or Facebook, and with continual practice, you simply can't fail. When you were born, you didn't know how to walk, but you kept trying until you did. You may have fallen down a couple of times. The content of your profile and your daily activity positions you to be perceived as an expert and influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with only three things. One, the relationships you create with your profile. Two, the influence you generate with your activity and posts. And three, the conversations you have with your prospects. Follow my scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are. This is completely in your hands and depends on what you say to people. So stop trying to sell. When talking to people on LinkedIn and Facebook, always remember social networking law number 2. Don't focus on making a sale. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. Top earners in network marketing will tell you that if you want to be successful, you got to talk to 5 people a day about your business. That's a minimum of 5 people. And you can easily do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour every day by texting with your prospects and engaging them in conversations that can lead to sales when you follow my proven scripts. Top earners in network marketing will tell you if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to at least 10 people about your business every day. Are you doing that? You can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in an hour every day by texting with your prospects and engaging them in conversations that can lead to sales. Again, when you follow my proven scripts. And the top earners will tell you that if you want to become a top earner yourself in your business in the next 90 days, you must talk to 20 people about your business every day. Well, you can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in 2 to 3 hours. Again, by texting with your best prospects and engaging them in conversations that can lead to sales. when you follow my proven scripts and follow my proven 90-day game plan. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook's new features are going to make enrolling business builders easier and faster. Changing your profile photo on Facebook generates immediate reactions, immediate responses. Both the happy birthday and the happy holiday strategies generate immediate activity. I got this from Martin in the UK. Happy birthday, Max. Hope you had a great day. I'm making more money than ever. Martin sending me a birthday notice because my birthday was listed on LinkedIn for April the 15th, which is tax day. My birthday is actually September 17th, which is coming up next Sunday. And of course, we have the holiday strategies that will put you in a position where you can be talking to more people. And that's what it's all about. It's all about conversation. Now, all right, well, I got somebody here that wants me to go into their profile and look at 2 conversations, but I have no idea who you are. Catherine's got a couple. Steve Haynes, welcome back. Now, before I do this, and Debbie's got somebody she wants me to look at. So before I do that, I'm gonna pop over here. And let's look at Steve. Well, Steve, welcome back. It doesn't look like you've been doing very much. How are you?
I'm doing well, Max. How are you?
I am terrific.
No, I haven't been using uh, your strategy like I'm supposed to. I'm looking to launch right now.
Okay, well, you're sitting on a gold mine. It's all I can, it's all I can tell you. And the reason I could tell that you haven't been doing very much is the number of connections you have. That's says it all. And but I'll tell you something. See, it doesn't matter when you start. It really does. It's just a matter of starting. And these 89 connections that you have, even if you connect with them 2 years ago, there's no time limit on when you can start talking to people. But you certainly want to get your numbers up. Now, if I come over here to my network, and I've got 8 people that are reaching out, want to connect with me. All right, so let's take a look at this one up here. Wilbert May. After carefully studying your Professor Bagman, my supervisor, is very interested in discussing the industry with you. Do you have time to talk? And let's bring up the profile. And this is a bogus profile. How can we tell? Right there. Right there. I could jump in to my current network right now. Actually, and scroll down here. Tens of thousands of profiles like this. Are inundating LinkedIn. And most of them are coming from China. Most of them are coming from China. Now, there are some new elements, some new features that are going to make it easier for you to talk to Shirley, I know. And Shirley, you're going to get there. All right. Now, what I want to do before we jump into some of your accounts. Earlier today, we did a case study. And we're going to do another one. So we have people here from a number of different companies. And this one is a case study that explains the Melaleuca business. And the truth is, it's going to be the same for every business up until the end. Now you can sell anything on LinkedIn. Joanne sells network marketing, insurance, and now a waste management removal service. When we started working together years ago, she was an orphan in Melaleuca. Didn't have anybody to help her. When we started working together, she doubled her business the first month and tripled the second month. She was on a roll, and then she decided, because she also sold insurance, to use it to sell insurance, and she started breaking records. Company actually paid her $5,000 to give a training. I heard from her about 2 months ago. Because my students keep coming back, and this is what she had to share with everybody.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business, and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world, where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember 1 month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process, how I thought that, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, Go Auto, it was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, restaurant group or whatever. So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, I've got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, it was getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And this guy, he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region. And now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. It's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicks for me. You know what I mean? And after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. Once we started having our one-on-one sessions. I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, doing what you taught me. And as if you go back to our, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super, super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connection. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. You know, it doesn't take a ton of time. You know, you put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going. Because I
Now-
mean,
Now, I want to give you an example of a conversation that took place. This is another one of our new case studies. So the prospect asked my student, is network marketing and MLM the same? Now, these case studies are developed where I jump into accounts. You're going to see some examples of them being literally developed during this session. But I jump into people's accounts and I write back to the prospects, and this is how we develop these case studies. So yes, network marketing and MLM are synonymous and both describe the same business model. Now, considering your previous experience, I'm not surprised that you know about them and did very well when given the opportunity to talk to people from the stage or face-to-face. Thanks to the growth of the internet and the popularity of social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, you no longer have to talk to your friends, your family, and their friends to be successful. Today, it's possible with your experience to be very successful, so you can build a robust business. The fact that you moved and don't know anyone in your area would not prevent you from building a fast-growing business and become a leader in my company. To be successful in network marketing, you need three things. First, you need to be working with a company that has the products or services that you can be passionate about, passionate to the point that you'd enjoy telling people about them without getting paid to do it. Second, you have to be working with someone that's successful and that's committed and dedicated to helping you succeed to build your team. And third, you need good online tools. Now, you have the people skills, sales experience, skills for developing new talents, presenting and public speaking skills, coaching and training skills to be very successful in network marketing. Would you like to know more about what I'm doing and how we can work together? And the person comes back. Well, she didn't come back right away. So I want you to understand, we did a session earlier today where from the initial contact in November to the time the person signed up in the business, June, was 8 months. But when we looked at the amount of time spent in actually talking with the other person, an hour. So we posted, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Confucius said that. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. So posting these quotes go a long way to helping you build your reputation as an influencer with people. Opportunity doesn't make appointments. You have to be ready when it arrives. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Don't wait for the right opportunity, create it. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. And then we wrote back. You know, from the brief time that we've gotten to know each other, I know that I'd enjoy working with you, and I'm confident that you'd enjoy working with me. It doesn't take a lot of your time to learn the details about working with me. Would you like more details? Yes, I'd like to know more. Well, if you don't design your own life, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Again, luck is when opportunity knocks and you answer. Every new day is another chance to change your life. Your dreams and goals are closer than you think. Keep going. If plan A, doesn't work, and this is one of those revolving motivational messages where you get 4 or 5 of them on the same one. Now, posting these are going to be seen by your prospects, shared by your prospects. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. The hardest decisions in life are not between good and bad or right and wrong, but between 2 goods or 2 rights. Everything in your life is a reflection of a choice you've made. If you want a different result, make different choice. All right. So sending out these little messages, build rapport. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. So the person writes, how are things in your world? So we wrote back, things couldn't be better in my world, thanks. How are things with you? Survival mode is supposed to be a phase that helps save your life. It is not meant to be how you live. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. And then we wrote, my business is exploding. I sure wish you were in my business right now. Working together, we could help the lives of so many people. All right. So now the person comes back and says, thank you. What about me makes you think that we should work together? Let me list the reasons that I think we should work together. First, you clearly need to be making more money and doing things that you enjoy doing. Life is too short to be doing otherwise. The person hates their job. I know that you enjoy working with me, and most of the recruiters that I work with love this business. Your self-confidence and servant leader management style initially attracted me to you because that's what it takes to be successful in my business. The most successful people in my business all have the skills and experience that you have. Your experience building teams, driving sales, and openness to learning new things would enable you to become a leader very quickly in my company, and your success would open up all kinds of opportunities to speak and share your newly acquired wisdom with everyone else. The biggest reason that we should be working together is that every day we don't work together is another day you're underpaid and overstressed. Learning all of these things about you has confirmed that you have the qualities of leadership of people that I'm looking to work with. You can definitely be very successful in my business, make more money, live anywhere you would like, and work remotely on your own time. Just a few more posts. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. If you understood residual income, you would walk through a brick wall to get it. It's time for you to change what you're doing, working for a little money and helping the company build a team and thrive, and start doing it for yourself by helping others become more successful too. What's the best day and time for us to get together, to get your questions answered and discuss the details of getting started? Today, it's possible for someone with your experience training, leading, and developing people to be very successful in network marketing. I'm partnered with one of the top earners in the business who is devoted to helping me succeed and everyone that I work with. Residual income is what attracts everyone to network marketing as people continue to reorder our products month after month and you continue to get paid. I'm sure you're aware there are thousands of network marketing companies out there with all kinds of products and services. All right, now I'm working with a company now this is where you would fill in the blanks about your business. The name of my company is Maluk. It's 38 years old and manufactures a wide range of 450 products for the home at reasonable prices that include green, non-toxic products that women with small children at home can't resist. We have a 98% reorder rate. What is making my company so popular with people that want to change jobs or don't have jobs right now is that it doesn't take much money to get in. All right, now we go on and we explain the compensation plan a little bit. Our company has an overview of our products that I'll show you, and it also explains how everyone earns income at the grassroots level. I'll also explain how you can make 50K in the next 90 days working with me on a special project I'm about to launch. Okay, so this is an explanation of the comp plan with an explanation of how you can help somebody go to senior director in 90 days and earn 40K. All right, so we got one for senior director, we got one for executive director. Now you could take this as an example. Now this is now in our content for the September boot camp. Let me go back over here. All right, so first I'm going to log out of my account. Excuse me. Now we're going to jump over here to the message area. And so you're talking to Janae. Okay. A creative, Army vet, professional goofball. Now, one of the things that LinkedIn is doing for us is now when we want to look at activity, we can not only see what they post, we can see what our comments are, and we can see what reactions she's had to things. So we know how active she is. Okay. So according to her profile, it says that she's an operations manager. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the image, the motivating image, send this to all my friends, blah, blah, blah. And then the question is gonna be, why are you looking for another job? Because according to this, she's working. Okay, business development, sales strategy. If she wants to do tech sale. So she started all of these companies. So what prompted you to go into tech sales? Okay. So let's find a positive quote. You can achieve anything. And let's see if we can put a GIF after it. a lot like this one. If you can dream it, you can do it. So let's come back over here. All right, so we'll start with that. Now, what's the question? Now, so one company, 2 years. Another company, 7 years, 4. Why tech sales? Now notice, well, didn't answer. Okay, we're gonna pop over here. Come over here to the messages. Okay, now, um, okay. So you're using. Right. Okay.
Hi, Max.
Hi, so here, so the first part here, we're explaining network marketing. We're talking, we've got the new version
Right.
where as a leader, you're explaining to her how you're building teams and what people do. Okay, so now when we come over here, we want to take that same approach. from what I've learned about you in a short amount of time. So what we want to do here is, from what I've learned about you as an experienced leader, capable of managing teams of people. We want to throw that in there.
Okay,
Is it?
there may be one more below that. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So from what I've learned about you in a short amount of time, this is where we have to make this, the rest of this relevant to her.
Okay,
Okay, so because of your experience as a blah, 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 director, operations person,
right,
that you'd realize that when you learn the details, how you can train people to build a business, you'd be very successful, okay? I'm about to launch and help 2 people with your level of professional experience become leaders. So here you're explaining the business. Especially only that don't have jobs and want to change careers right now, it doesn't cost them. Okay, so people only have to. Now, like every network marketing company on the planet, I would say people have to purchase products to be successful,
okay,
okay? They only have to purchase some. What I would do, it's like every network marketing company on the planet, your people have to purchase products.
your people, okay,
So we're talking to her as, look, you're going to be building a large team. So I'm going to explain it to you, but from the from the perspective of, you're going to be bringing people in that are going to do this. So
Okay.
it's not so much what she has to do. Yes, she has to do it, but what her people have to do. So your people only have to purchase $70 of a product. So when people register to participate in Maloupa, they become preferred members. And okay, you'll find that the cost of these products are comparable. That makes everyone's initial investment. So again, when everyone brings someone into the business and helps them get 8 customers, they earn $500.
okay,
And so the goal is to help people make money as quickly as possible. So the goal of helping someone so your new team members, Okay, so here, so working with me and the most recognized successful team in the company would enable you to start an online business with minimal costs, monthly overhead, and build a large team of people. Together, I'll help you train. Yeah, that's all. It's subtle, but we want to be talking about the bigger picture, that you're not talking about to somebody that, is looking to make, 60, $70,000 a year. She's used to making more money.
Okay,
Okay. So the best part of all of this is continuing to do what you say you love to do, helping people,
okay.
right? Always say we have, it's no wonder LinkedIn suggested we connect, because that's what I do every day,
Okay,
right? And
Mhm.
and that's, otherwise it's driven,
thank you.
righty? Okey doke. So I'm interested to see what happens. As for the rest of you, we'll take a look at one more really quick. Folks, it's all about conversation, but it's all about talking to the right people. Now, by the way, if you notice that this person has verifications, so anytime you find someone that has verifications, click on it, and then you could literally verify your own profile. Everybody is going to be required to do that before the end of the year. Background in retail. The more people tell you about themselves, the more open Okay, so she stopped working in July. So she's only been out of work for about a month. August. So she's still getting unemployment. So you would use the plan doesn't work, change the plan. But never the goal. Please send that over. With all of your experience, I'm sure. To hire you. To be positive. She's been looking for a job. When it's determined that she's not doing too well, you'll be in a really good position. But since it's only been a month, you know, she's out there, resumes. Folks, at the end of the day, there's nothing that you saw happening here that you can't be doing yourself. If you haven't registered yet for boot camp, go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code best deal to reduce the price to $79. Otherwise, I'm going to put in the chat. Register for this September boot camp. It's just started. Register and participate in boot camp for $79. A better deal. It's actually my best training package is maxsteingart.com/2-FUR. Participate in the September boot camp, the October boot camp, and have access to the recording sessions of our August boot camp. 3 boot camps. And for those of you that has aspirations to go to the top of your company, register for our September boot camp and participate in our 3-day Top Runner retreat. This is for people that have aspirations to become top earners in their business. Special promotion, go type in Go Big Fast. On the website, it's $279. You can participate for $199. Folks, if you're not talking to people every day, you could be. If you're not closing people every day, you could be doing it too. Until next time, our second session of boot camp is tonight at 9 o'clock. All of the sessions are recorded. So until next time, best of luck in building your business.